first vice president, California Association of Real Estate Brokers, and also the education chair. I mean, sorry, education chair. You're the education chair. I'm now the legislative chair. So yeah, we've had our first meeting for our legislative committee, and we have a couple of things coming up. We're still in the plan session phases. But look out for our new, I'll say look out for the new newsletter that comes out once a month. There's some important updates in terms of legislation we want to pass on to the members. And also this being an election year, we want to pay close attention to what's happening also with a lot of the legislation in California, and also keep you updated on the lawsuit between CAR and the other party. So looking forward to it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Clinton. And then we do have our Madam President on the line, but she's not feeling that well. So, but I do want to acknowledge that she's here with us, and we appreciate everything that she does for us as well. So it is 12 o'clock, and we want to start on time because we definitely want to end on time. So, Comma Burton, if you can at this moment give us a little introduction before you get started with your presentation, and then do you need me to give you screen share capabilities?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Well, for one, thank you so much. I'm really excited. I will tell you, Parisha's doing a phenomenal job with the education because I'm getting the emails. I am a proud realtist. I am actually just got on the board for my local realtist, which is Inland Empire Association of Real Estate Brokers, and I am I'm also the education chair for our local group. So I'm really, really excited about it. So just a little bit about me. I have been in the industry for the last 19 years, just excited, just celebrated that on Monday. I'm a realtor, so of all the different associations, very, very active in the real estate community. My background is in leadership. I'm past president of my local association, which is Inland Valleys Association of Realtors. And I just do a lot of different stuff. So I love teaching and educating. That is really where my heart is when it comes to our industry, because there's so much out there. And I believe, I don't care what broker you work for, I don't care where you live, I don't care about anything about that. We, at the end of the day, as realtors, should be working together to collaboratively instead of being competition. I don't, even in my office, I'm a broker. And I always say I'm not a competing broker. I am a producing broker. So I don't compete with, if I'm competing with my agents, I'm competing with everybody. We're all competing, right? If you want to look at it like that, but I am a producing broker. My company is C&B Realty Services, and we've been around now 3 years, and I'm super excited for what's to come. So I'll leave it at that. So do you want me to go right into my?
Yes, you sure can. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you all again so much for being on, and Madam President, hope you get better soon. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. Let's hear. All right. So today we're going to talk about leveraging your dues. So you're going to learn ways to leverage your dues from National Association of Realtors and the California Association of Realtors. So here's our agenda. I was going to do a little bit on the C.A.R. MLS if we have time. If we don't, I am not going to go there. I just have that there just in case. Just to let you all know, the way that I like to roll is if you have questions, please stop me. If there's something more that you see, like, oh, based on what I already see, here's another little tip or tool, please feel free to stop me. I'll be keeping an eye on the chat as well to see if there's any comments. I'm a real estate professor as well. I teach at Moreno Valley College. I also just opened up my school with my friend Sabrina Brown, a real estate school. So I just love to educate, but I believe in participatory type education where if you have questions, please ask. I don't want to talk at you. I want to talk with you. I'm going to see if you guys have any questions. So here's just a little bit more background of me. I am a certified trainer, speaker, and coach through John Maxwell. I'm also with a group called Genius Academy. Again, I love speaking. That's just speaking training, and I'm going to start a coaching, accountability coaching program here soon before the end of the year. But I'm a national speaker. I speak for Women's Council of Realtors on nationally. I've spoken for the California Association of Realtors, and I've just done a plethora of stuff. So that's me. We're gonna move it forward and jump right in. So why? why do I do this class called Leverage Your Dues? Well, I was in a Facebook group. I'll just say they're called LCA. So figure it out from there. Some of you guys are probably a part of this real estate group. And one of the things that I had an issue with was that in this particular group, people would often say things like, why are we paying our dues? We pay all of this money to these associations and it's a waste of money. And I'm like, why is it a waste of money? We are entrepreneurs. We are business owners. We are people that decided to jump into a business. And if we're going to pay into something, I think it's our job and our duty to know what we're paying into. So when people say that, I'm like, who told you that you're not paying for anything? Do you know what you paid for? So this is your business. Take advantage of it. So instead of me saying things, I would read. As a matter of fact, I got out of that group because they're a little messy for me and I didn't have time for it. But anyway, I decided, you know what, I'm going to put something together called, how do we leverage our dues? We pay, and we do not pay as much as what people think that we pay. And as entrepreneurs, it's an investment. So I do this because I want you all to understand, if you're paying into something, how can you leverage those dues to help you in your business, with your business, to get more business, to stay in front of your clients, so that way you don't feel like you have to nickel and dime yourself when some of the stuff is literally at the palm of your hands. This course is a 2.5 hour course, 2.5 to 3 hour course that I do. And I've shortened it a lot because I talk about local, MLS, state, national, but I did shorten it a lot for this power hour. So again, you guys have questions, let me know because we're here to help one another. Okay, so one of the big things that I have to get out the way, we got to know who we are. Under the National Association of Realtors, I know a lot of people don't want to be called a realtor, but look, you pay dues, you're a realtor. It's just what it is. But we are not realtors. I hear that all the time. It irks my soul when I hear people say, oh, I'm a realtor. You're not a realtor, okay? So we are a realtor. So we're going to get that out the way. We are not realtors. So just when you're working with your clients and people, know who you are. All right. So the National Association of Realtors is one of the groups that we're with. So we're going to go through some of the things that they offer. Brokers, if you are on here, what I love about this is that there's some tools that you'll be able to use in your brokerage as well, because there's extra things that we have to, that we're dealing with when it comes to having and running the brokerage. And there's some of you out there that want to get your broker's license as well. And you're probably trying to figure out, well, I probably need a website. I need this, I need that. Where do I get the help and get the tools? So between the National Association of Realtors and the California Association of Realtors, these are two groups that are really trying to help the brokerage community grow. Because when we look at these lawsuits, the lawsuits are between the N.A.R. and these other groups and some more brokerages out there, and versus these attorneys and sellers and all these people. And what people don't understand is that our training and the things that we do and the things we get, it starts at the brokerage level. So it's important for us as brokers to go that extra step to ensure that we're supplying the tools and the information needed for our agents. All right. So we're going to jump right in. So I'm going to click so you can kind of see this potentially going back and forth. At the end, I do have a slide. There'll be a QR code. The QR code has my information as well as a link that will give you a PDF of all the slides, and you can click and go into these things yourself as well. So I'm going to start off first with new agents. And where it says new agents, but this is not just for new agents. I bring this up because a lot of people don't even know this exists. There's probably many of you that may have never even gone to the N.A.R. website. And if you go to nar.realtor, you'll see a plethora of items that are here that can help you in your business. So I'm going to scroll down here. And again, your link is all linked up and all that. You should have already set up your username, but there's a lot of people that don't know that N.A.R. offers you to have a domain for free your first year, and you do pay $39 the next year. If you're complaining about $39, remember, you are in business for yourself. It is an investment. It is a tax write-off. Look at it differently. We got to stop looking at things like, oh, they always in my pocket. Well, we are business owners and we have to pay some things. So the first year is free. If you have not claimed your free domain, you can go in here and you can click, and it is a .realtor. Now I have a .com, I have a .realtor. You want to get as many dots of whatever behind your name, so if somebody ever Googles you, it points to your website. So here you can go in here, and I'm going to take Parisha. I'll use Parisha's name. Let's see if Parisha Kinsey is available. I don't know if you got your name yet. I see you, girl. Your name is available, so you can go in, and for the first year, you can go and get your name. Nobody else can have this name. But what comes along with it is a website. Okay, so you'll get a website for free. Well, a member, everything is a member benefit. Nothing is free because you are paying your dues for N.A.R. I don't know if you guys are aware, but you only pay about $200 a year for N.A.R. Okay, now when you pay your dues, look at the breakdown of how much you're paying. Everybody pays, I think it's like $200 a year, 202 or something like that a year to be called a realtor. If you can't sell one deal and get your money back, then you have to question, am I doing what I need to do to stay in this business? So just keep that in mind. So you're not paying thousands and thousands of dollars. This is why I say, when people say, I don't get anything for my money, this will help you get a free website, a member benefit website with your name that you can start advertising and having people, come and take a look at it. So of course you would log in, and I'm going to log in real quick. I want you all to see one of my agents' websites, work in progress. Okay. It ain't perfect. One of my agents' websites, this is what your website would look like. You would have your logo here. They'll do the colors for you. Here you can edit, do what you need to do, but it's just a landing page for people to come in and take a look at what you have. You can link your MLS to it, and you can kind of change this stuff for you. It's a member benefit. The first year it's free. The second year you pay $39 for your domain name, and you can keep that going. Budget friendly for those that need it. Now they do have something that is not, it's a little bit more expensive, or costly, I should say. I don't want to say expensive, but for 100, and like, I have a brokerage, so they're changing mine to go to the firm. So for your brokers, I believe it's $148 a month, and you can get something that has a little more. So as you see here, up here, I have this toolbar here. You can look at, your clients can go in and do a map search. You cannot do that on the free version. That's the only thing. You do have to pay a little bit more. I forgot what the price is per month for that. But again, it's a tax write-off if you need it. I'm not a tax person, talk to your tax person, but that's what I hear. But they can search for properties. Your featured listings are here. And look, as I pull that up, I can get their information and get a lead source, or they can X out of it and they can see my listings and things I have. You can do blogs, things about you, do videos, but something that you have, because I know sometimes people are like, well, where do I get a website from? I can't spend all this money. They create this for you, and you can go in and kind of play around with it yourself to make it more feasible for you. But this is a member benefit for you as realtor. So if you're new to the industry and your broker is not providing a website, get started somewhere. Any questions so far? All right.
I have a question. Do you know
Yes.
if you can add IDX to that?
Yes, so this one has my IDX feed on it. Yes. Not on the free version, no, but on the other version, yes.
Okay, thank you.
And also, as you add what do you call it, agents, you'll be able to, let me see if it's up yet. I know they were working on mine. This is my old website. Hold on. So they're working on, okay, yeah. So this is still a work in progress. So what's going to happen, this is, if you have a firm, you'll be able to add your agents on here so they can see all of your agents and find out information about them as well, when they, whenever it comes up. So this is very, very new that here it is. So these are my agents, of course. But when you have your agents, they'll be able to click on them and find out information about who they are and all of that. All right. So let me go on to the next benefit. Let me go cheat and look at my next thing. Okay, Realtor Property Resources. Now, this is one of my favorite tools that I feel like this. If I get one listing from this, it's paid for my realtor dues for, 10 times over. If you guys are not, anybody in here using RPR, you can raise your hand or put it in the chat if you are using RPR. I just want to get an idea. Let's see, we have, yes, Renee, Denise, Dee, okay, Dolores, okay. Few of you all are using RPR. If you are not using this for your business, I'm gonna tell you now, you are doing yourself a disservice. Let me tell you why. Let me click on it. Realtor Property Resources, which I might have to open up in my in another browser because I always forget my passcode, and we'll get there. But Realtor Property Resource is such a great tool to do so much. This gives you such a beautiful, it gives you beautiful reports with statistics. You can change information, add things in here, take things out, but I use this for all of my CMAs. You can, add information, they'll pull it for you, but it makes you look good when you're going to sit down with your clients. Most people do not use this. It just helps you stand out from the rest. I don't know why this is so slow. If it doesn't work there, I'll log in somewhere else and get in there. So I usually go in through my MLS is the way that I get in because it's just easier for me. And matter of fact, let me change my screen. I'm going to move my screen over. Oh, there it is. Let's see, am I logged in? And these things don't keep you logged in too long, so I have to log in from where I'm at. So with RPR, I'm going to show you all a couple of great tools that you can use for AI. We know that AI is huge right now. And posting things on social media is super important. Okay, so here we are. If you're using RPR and on the side, when you pull it up, it says RPR, please contact either your broker can contact, or if you're a broker, you can contact RPR. I believe it's broker at NARRPR.realtor or .com. Text me and let me know, or email me and I'll get you the information, but they can brand this to you. Okay. What I love about it is that you can add assistants to this. If you want your assistants to run reports and do things for you, right here, I'll just show you on my profile. I'm going to scroll down here. Here I have my VA on here, and I have someone else on here where they can help create things for me for RPR. So it helps save time and all of that kind of stuff. And this is a whole class within itself. I'll just tell you that much. I'm a certified trainer for N.A.R. to teach RPR as well. But what I like about it is the reports that they offer. It is something that I go in. I've been working with RPR for many years, even before people were, I'm going to go here, before people were even using it as much. My investors, I was looking for properties for my investors, so we had used this. So this is what it looked like. When you go into RPR, you can put an address in, and right here, it gives you a ton of information. It lets you know the RVM, which is the Realtor Valuation Model, is better than an AVM because they pull from public records, active, sold, pending from the MLS. They're a little bit more current than an AVM when it comes to data. So on here, it just gives you a ton of information. And like I said, I can't go through it because literally just to teach how RPR is, that's an hour class. But what I love about this is this can help you with your marketing. I hear oftentimes realtors say, or realtist, or whatever you are in the business, I don't know what to post on social media. I don't know where to get content from. Well, they just came out with something, RPR just came out with something for AI, script writing, things like that. So all of the information that you have, you can start putting information out there on social media. Now, I just kind of showed you this first page just to kind of show you, what this looks like. When you go into it, gives you information about, a particular property. This house is listed, so it's going to show you listing details. If for whatever reason, I'm going to scroll down just a little bit, if the owner Oh, it's not on here. I don't see it yet. If the owner, like right here, owner's information, if they have a telephone number, the information will be on here. It shows you, listing information. This is all the first page. When they bought it, deed information, how much the house has been worth the past few years, estimated values, and a ton of stuff more. So if you can check out an RPR class or want me to come back and teach sometime in a year, I have no problems doing so. Let's see, we got something in the chat. When do you host a class? I use it. You know what? I don't have anything scheduled, but if you guys want to bring me back to do so, I would love to do so. And we can talk a little further about it. The next thing I want to show you. So this is just the first page. So they came out with this AI here thing last year because, again, everybody's going AI. And I want to show you some things that you can do. I'm going to show you two things that you can do, how you can use AI and how you can use Canva templates so that you can put it on your social media page. So you're going to click on search. I believe this is recorded, so you guys can go back. I'm going to scroll down to real estate, residential market trends. In here, I'm just going to put a zip code in here, 92506. That's where my association is. And this kind of gives me market trends information. Okay, lets me know what's happening in the market. A lot of people, they're questioning about, they say, oh my gosh, the market is going to crash. You guys, in this zip code alone, we only have 1.19 months of inventory. So if everything goes pending, we're going to we got less than 2 months of inventory and we will be out of business. So that's what that talks about. It tells you list the sold price when people feel like, oh, I can get $20,000 more for my property. Well, in this area, it shows that it's actually down. People are not getting their list of sold price on average. The median days in RPR is 13 days and the median price sold in this area is 675. It's great. The thing about it is you can take this information. I'm going to look up here. So I'm moving my screen where it says create a script. If I click that I want to create a script, let me make sure you see the pop-up. Perfect. As you see, here's a markets trend script writer. I love videos. So if you follow me on Facebook, you may see me. I did it this morning. Have this thing is like roll with me. I talk about everything from real estate to self-esteem to having a bad day to frustrated with people. I talk about everything. But it's easy for me. Some people, they're like, oh my gosh, it's just so much going on. It's not that easy. How can I get help? This here will give you a market trends to help you. They'll write your script out for you. They will help you. So I'm going to show you what they do. So I'm going to do because I like engaging videos. I want to do it specifically for sellers. And I want AI to create a video script. So if I click here, it is generating the script for me. So it'll take a few moments to generate a script. This script can be used. It's going to tell you, it tells you like, you'll pan a house or you say this, you do that. So here it is. Opening shot, Burton, a confident and friendly realtor standing in front of a beautiful Riverside backdrop, right? So I'm there saying, hey there, Riverside sellers, it's Burton, your trusted realtor from C&B Realty Services, bringing you the latest market update for December 2023. So go grab your coffee, sit back, and let's dive into the exciting world of real estate in our amazing city. It just gave me that. So I can study that. I just put it up. Transition to screen displays. So this can help you do the video, tell you what you need to do. And it goes into, look, currently we have 1.9 months supply of inventory here in Riverside. What does that mean for a seller? It means demand is high, competition is low. So if you're considering putting your home on the market, now might be the time. It is giving you that information. You can send it to yourself by email. You can copy the script and go through it. And here it is right here for you. So for those of you that were like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, here it is. It has created the content for you. Any questions on this? Yes, Clinton.
Yes, Carmen, this is great. This is awesome. I didn't know our RPR had this function. Now, where did you click on to get to the market transcript writer? I didn't see that.
I'm going to go back out. So from the home page, or when you're there, click on market. I'm sorry. I tend to go all the way back. Go to create script. And then that's where you get it from. So this is where you choose what you want them to say.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah,
And so you already have your company under RPR. So it actually writes the script with your name and everything in there already and the area that
correct.
you are in?
Yep. Because
Okay.
I went and did my profile. I can send your broker the link so that if you guys don't have it already, she can go in and ask them to brand it to your company.
Yeah, go ahead and send me it. I'll put it in the chat. Thanks.
Okay, we'll
Thanks.
do. Let's see, any more hands raised? Okay. The other thing I'll show you just real quick, and we'll go to the next thing, is I'm going to do a social media campaign and a professional, or let's do conversational. AI will generate this for you. And what they're doing too with this stuff is you can post this on Facebook now. You can share it on Facebook. Look at what they did. You guys know we use ChatGPT, right? Many of you guys use it. Don't be afraid of it. Let me tell you now, if you're complaining about ChatGPT, you may want to consider deciding if real estate is what you want to do. Don't be afraid of it, you guys. That's my point. Things are changing. Read, make sure it's what you wanted to say, make sure it makes sense, and post it. You don't have to recreate the wheel. Let it think for you so you can leverage and be able to use your time for something else. So here's a social media campaign. I can copy the text, go to my Facebook page, paste it, and I'm good to go. That's it. Took me moments, literally took me moments. But look what it did. Broke everything down. Date December 2023. You can do this once a month because it's going to update for you once a month. Let you know who you are, title, and you can go change this. I can go in here and just say, instead of, maybe I don't want to use realtor. I'm going to put on a realtist. Uh-oh. I'm going to put on a realtist. Also want to put broker. You guys get the picture, right? Of who I am, whatever. You can go change it, copy it, go paste it. Did you know? Looking for the best deals, whatever. Go paste it and you're good to go. Let's see, we've got a couple of love ChatGPT. Yes, that's my jam. We gotta use this stuff. So I'm gonna go out of here real quick. So I want to make sure we leave here on time because I still got a ton of stuff to talk about. I want to show you one more thing with RPR. Now I'm going to go back home because I need Learn to pop up. I'm going to click on Learn and scroll down. This little thing is in my way. Oh, wait. I'm gonna kick myself if I don't remember. Views ways to learn. Is this where I want to go? I'm gonna be mad. Oh, here we go. Yes. So I went to view ways to learn. Now I'm gonna click on knowledge base. As I clicked on knowledge base, actually, let me hover over knowledge base. Come on, don't fail me. Okay, there we go. Oh, maybe it's learning. So that's my fault. I go on to learning. You're going to click on Canva templates. For those of you guys that are not the greatest with Canva, or you need a little help, or you're good with Canva, it doesn't matter. They made it easy for you. So you can click on a Canva template. And remember the information that we did on with the market trends that I showed you. If you click on a Canva template, they have it for Instagram or Facebook, postcards, presentation. You can find you a template, go in, and let's just say you want to use this template here. And all of that information that you got from that market trend, we want to use that. You can go in here and customize it for yourself. So they already have it in there. You can go in there, find your video, your phone, your face, or whatever you want to put here, your logo, whatever, add the information, you're not in this area. Well, it'd be great if we had 3.57 months of inventory. Go change the information in here. Make sure you can go change it here, click on it. If this arrow is supposed to be green and not red, just go in, copy and paste, change it over, whatever, and you do your own. Here you go. You got your stuff for Instagram. Just that quick, that easy. And then once you have it in here, all you have to do is change numbers. So it's that simple when it comes to the stuff already been done. Now, this is for a postcard. If you have a postcard, you want to add information in and send this out monthly, you can do the same. You can go on Canva. Canva will print it for you. Amazon will print it for you. Or Office Depot will print it for you. Wherever, you can have it printed out and sent to your sphere of influence. Any questions? All right. We're gonna move right along. All right, so I will let you know I'll be training on some of this stuff soon. So keep following me. You'll see me do more. The next I want to talk about is because we're really good for with especially Black home ownership, ensuring that our people have Black homeowners have ways to buy homes. We need to be financial well as well. So we teach our clients, but are we teaching ourselves? I'm finding there's more and more realtors out there that they don't have a savings, their credit is not good, they don't have a retirement. Well, N.A.R has the financial wellness. This here is for us. If you go in, I do not log in because my personal information is in there. If you go into financialwellness.realtor, which if you guys decide to download these, the PowerPoint, all the links are there. You'll log into your N.A.R and you're going to log in here. And what it does is start asking you questions. This was created in 2018-19 in order for realtors to sustain as a realtor. They're going to ask you questions like, how's your credit? They'll ask you questions in regards to if you have a savings, do you have a retirement plan? And when you fill that information out, they'll actually give you and point you into the right direction of where you need to go to get started. This is for you, okay? I won't have access to it. Your broker won't have access to it. This is specifically for you to ensure that financially you are well and you are prepared. Right now, we're in a time that I'm hearing more and more realtors want to invest into property. There's a company through N.A.R that I met at their conference a couple of months ago called N.A.R. And what they do is you can, in your retirement plan, if you open an IRA with them or put money in there, you can actually use that money to flip property. You can, or buy property, and you can't pull the money out as a tax shelter. And I'm not pushing them, but I just learned about them because I just bought my first investment properties a couple of months ago, and I wish I would have known about them there. So what I'm doing is I teach at the college. I have a retirement plan there. I'm actually about to move that money over to them because I want to do more investing, and that will allow me to leverage off of that money. I can't really touch it. I'll pay that money back when I flip that property, make some more money off of it, and do it again where my money is not, it's not jeopardized. So especially if I buy a good deal. So anyway, the Center for for Realtors Financial Wellness, I think it's something that all realtors should look at if you don't have some type of plan. If you are a new agent and you're trying to, or just getting back into the business, or you have nothing, this is great for you to sign in and take advantage of. There's no fee. They're not going to charge you to go talk to this person or that person. They're just giving you suggestions to help you. And I believe we need it, especially if you experienced a not so great year last year, you didn't have a savings. It's just important for you to check out. So I just like to show that and share with you. The next thing I want to show you under N.A.R is the library and education. I love their library. You can actually check out books here. They can send you books. And I show this because a lot of you all are reading. You all may listen to audio books. You may read ebooks and things like that. And if you go into the Realtor library, you can find a plethora of items. I mean, this is everything that you think of. And trust me, people use this library. So if I go in here and I'm going to click on the over ebooks, it'll probably tell me to sign in. And a lot of times you may find some of these are checked out already. Oh goodness, this is having me go through the whole shebang. All right. So if you're in a book club, funds are low, but you like to read, you just go in here and you can just look. So I'm just going to pull up The Color of Law because a lot of people have read it or have heard about it. You see how you can go in here and just borrow the book here? You just click on it, you click borrow, and you have time. This one is in an audio book. Then they have, this is different, but look at how they say ebook. You want to pay attention to that because the ebooks mean that you have to physically read it. You can have anything from organization. Probably spelled it wrong. That's why it says it's wrong. Let me just put leadership. So if you want books on leadership, they have a ton of stuff that comes up for this. I'm a John C. Maxwell trainer. I told you guys, speaker. A lot of his books are on here. Many of you guys have read Gary Keller's book. And if you haven't, that could be good too. If you have not read the book, you don't buy books, you just want to read or listen to. The Millionaire Real Estate Agent is great for new agents. Also, Shift, I hear, is really good in a shifting market. Reading these books might help you get the next lead. Reading these books might help you grow in real estate. And again, this is at the palm of your hands. Many people do not go to the library anymore. So now it's at the palm of your hand, meaning your phone. You can pull it up on your computer. But I like to show people this because there's a lot of realtors out there reading, and it's important that we have something that we can go to in order for us to read. Any questions? All right.
No, this is good so far, though. Thank you. This is
Oh,
good.
you're
This is
welcome.
good.
Thank you
Yeah.
for listening. I'm glad you guys are still here with me.
Kama, it's Renee. I just wanted to say thank you. I have never seen that. And that is such a benefit of N.A.R. Wow, to borrow a book and we don't have to pay $20, $30. That is fantastic. So thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, you're welcome. And you don't pay anything. You don't pay anything. It's a
And that's what I said. You don't have to pay anything.
Oh, you don't have to. Okay, yeah.
You have to. Oh my gosh. What a world.
Absolutely.
Eye opener. Okay, bye.
The last one I just want to pull up for your brokers out there who need help with things. I think it's super important, especially me. I call myself a baby broker. I'm gonna call myself that until I turn 5. But realtor, they have different things for realtors. If you are not aware, they are having their broker summit, and it's going to be here in San Diego, April 18th through 19th. It is for brokers only. Okay, not realtors. This is for brokers only. I've been going the last couple of years. Last year we were in Kansas City. Go Chiefs. We're going to beat the Dolphins this week. Anyway, but we were in Kansas City, and just to be around like-minded brokers from the smallest to the biggest, learning about things to help us in our industry is everything. So I want you guys to know about this. Registration is open. You can go ahead and start registering. Here's the price until January 31st, and then it goes up. But you guys, please, be a part of this. It's really, really good. So with that said, if you go over here, let me go back. So I want to make sure I'm on the same page. They will have information on here on how to run a profitable brokerage, safety resources. They even have things in here that could help you with office meetings, things like that. Here's a broker involvement program. I just tell you to just take a look at it. Go in here. I'm not going to go in depth because I know everybody's not a broker, but see what they have in here to help you. Because a lot of times we as brokers may feel like we're alone, and we're not. So N.A.R. is there to help you. Again, when you get the slides, click on it and it will take you to where you need to go. All right. Any questions in regards to N.A.R.? I'm paying attention to the stop.
I have a question.
Yes.
I know years ago, I was able to go in and look at versions of the Wall Street Journal. Do they still have that capability? I believe it was national.
If you mean like old versions of it?
No, I think they were current.
Let's see, probably under journals. They might have it, and if not under journals, I would suggest when you log in, check under research articles and statistic. You can do a request. You might be able to do a request, but check under journals. They might still have it.
Okay.
Yeah. They might still have it. And that's good to know. I'm going to actually write that down because there's some specific ones that I want to kind of keep up with as well. All right. So we're going to move on. I'm just going to talk briefly about C2EX. There's a link here where it says get endorsed. If you're not endorsed by C2EX, this is the only endorsement that the National Association of Realtors give, and it's a member benefit. You don't have to pay. This actually explains how to be a realtor from A to Z. It talks about everything from fair housing to ethics to there's a broker portion for brokerages, surveys, how to do an open house, safety. It's something it's a pace. You go by your pace. It's also now in an app form. If you're not good with apps, you can actually download the app on your laptop and then do it from your laptop possibly. They just changed that, but get C2EX endorsed because it will help you. When I hear people say, I don't know what to do, because some people are with brokerages, they don't train. This is so perfect. Your office can get endorsed as well if you have more questions. I'm an ambassador for them for that as well. I do a lot of stuff, but I'm an ambassador for them as well. I can explain it to you free of charge. I'm not charging you for anything, but if you have questions, please let me know. But for sake of time, because I know time is important and time is of an essence, I want to get through the last few things. So for right now, I'm just going to hold this up for a second. If you want my information, you can go here. It has, the slides are in here already. And I have it at the end as well as my information. If you guys want to link up, you can. If I already have your information, you can just X out of that. If you want to stay connected, you can put your information in with me. But all of the links here and anything I talk about will be in my, this is my e-card. It will be in my e-card. All right. So I'm going to move on. If you didn't get it, you'll get it at the end. All right. So we're going to talk about the California Association of Realtors. CAR.org. I know a lot of you guys call it CAR, but it's CAR. We do say CAR.org, but it is CAR. So CAR is another space that we have where we have a lot of different things at our fingertips. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on it. See if good. I'm gonna go ahead and log in. So what I think is super important with CAR, now I will tell you with this, and thank you CAR, just seeing that they are, I know that they're a sponsor. It was announced by our education chair, Parisha, that CAR is a sponsor. The California Association of Realtors is a sponsor of this. I am not here to speak on behalf of them. I put this together myself, so I want to be clear. So I don't want people to think I'm hired by CAR. They don't pay me to do this. I've done this on my own. All right, so there's a lot of information in here, you guys, a ton of information, and you can get lost. So I know where to go because I'm in here often, but if you log in, they have some things that I want to point out. One of the biggest things is this. Some of you guys may know it, but you'd be surprised how many people don't. A CRM is everything. Having your CRM, which is a customer relation management, if you don't have something like that, you need it. There's a lot of you all that even may work with brokers, and I tell people, even if you have this with your brokerage, make sure you keep your information, because when you leave your brokerage, when you go, so does your CRMs. I know several people who left brokerages and they didn't keep the information, and the brokerage shut down everything, and they did not have access to their people. So I'm not trying to knock y'all brokers that do that, but we got to let the people know what's happening so they can keep their people. Anyway, so when I clicked on Transaction Center. I click on transaction, it's highlighted in this like salmon color. And right here, I went to Realtor Secure Transaction. And as I clicked on here, we have, these are some benefits. I really want to only focus right now on Lions Desk, because here is a member benefit package. This alone right here for CAR, I believe our fees are like $230. That's how much you pay a year for CAR. So again, you're not paying a lot of money to these associations. Especially one check will make all of this money back 2 times over, depending on your area. So with Lions Desk, if you can build your own CRM, you can leverage off of this. You know why? Because this is where your clients are. This is where your future business is when you decide to retire and sell your CRM to someone else, and you can get referral fees. So this alone will pay for your dues for the remainder of your life if you decide to use a CRM. You can send newsletters out. You can send information. It's going to help you stay in touch with your clients. For those that don't know, I know I might be talking to the choir for some, but there might be one person in here that has no clue. But check out Lions Desk and use this as a member benefit that you have, and you're not paying monthly anymore. If you have a service you're paying monthly, go to Lions Desk, transfer your information over, and start using them. Again, I am doing this here. I have a date for it. I'll tell you guys later, where you can actually catch me on in person, and I'll go through everything else. But this one I wanted to make sure that you knew about. I'm going to go back up here to transaction. I'm going to go down to zip form edition. I'm sorry, to forms, advisory, and forms tutor. I want to click here, and I'm only going to focus on forms tutor. I love forms tutor. Forms tutor is a place that you as agents as you're growing and learning. I'm hoping that you all are explaining your forms to your clients. You're not just emailing them and saying, if you have a question, let me know. It's standard forms. These are not standard forms to our consumers. We get paid a lot, and that's why people are like, oh, realtors don't do anything. Oh, they just sent me something. I've had people tell me, oh, my realtor, they just sent me something. I never got this explained to me. I don't know what it is. And I find a lot of it is because the realtor doesn't know what it is. So if you are not taking forms class, if your brokerage is not doing the training is here. So as you see here, there's different types of forms here. They don't have every single form, like the TDS is not in here. They do have the purchase of agreement. Look at these different things that they have in here, but I'm going to go and do the RPR. I'm sorry, the RPA, which is our real estate purchase agreement, which I'm hoping they update this, but I want to show you something with this. When you click on the purchase agreement, you're going to see some blue dots come up. And as this is coming up, I want to make sure that you guys can hear this. I'm going to share my sound. If you ever have questions about what something means, let me go. Trying to find something. Okay, let's go here. Someone may not really understand what is the liquidated damages. If you hear this, Parisha, just nod your head to let me know you can hear.
Paragraph 29. Liquidated damages.
Yes.
The liquidated damage clause allows the parties to predetermine what the damages will be in the event the buyer is in breach of the contract.
So I'm going to leave it there. All of these blue dots are for you as realtors. If you have a question about something on these contracts, you may not have access to your broker right away. You may be late at night. You can actually go in here and listen or read what this paragraph means. And I love it because it's audio and it's visual. So I think this is huge because sometimes people are reading stuff. It's like, what is this? Oh, I can't get in contact with the attorneys. I can't get in contact with my client, or I'm sorry, with my broker or with another agent. I need to get clarity. So I would suggest that you go, when you go into there, whatever form you're looking for, if it's the SPQ, and you can spell it out. I just use the acronyms all the time. Just go in there and see, what does it mean? You got your buyer broker or buyer's representation form. I don't know if that's on here yet. No, it's not on here yet, but some of it is on it and some of it is not. Okay. Any questions? All right. I love it. I think it's a great tool, especially for new agents and people that are trying to get refreshed on a few things.
Yeah, that's a great one, Karma. I stumbled on that
Hey,
a while back and I was like, wow, really? Okay.
yes, I love that tool. All right, the next one I want to show you all is C.A.R. legal. So I am going to go to, I might be a little, just give me a second and then I'll show you where to go. Y'all forgive me on this one because normally I just click on the, it's the helplines, I think is it, yeah. All right, so if you click on transaction center, you're going to go over to helplines, click here, and you're going to go to the legal hotline. You all, if you are not using C.A.R. legal, and I know sometimes I've heard people say, well, I don't like using them. They say this. And I'm like, well, they're attorneys. They're not going to always tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you the facts. So I don't care how you feel. It's just the facts. They're the ones that help write our contracts. That's why it's better to talk to a C.A.R. attorney who have written our contracts, that understands our contracts. A lot of companies have their own attorneys, but I say talk to both because you want to talk to the source that's done it. Now you have an agent's line and you have a broker's line. All right. So designated brokers. They do have an app. The legal hotline has an app, not C.A.R. as a whole, but the legal hotline has an app. Let me explain something to you if you are not aware. Agents, brokers, when you go into escrow or before you go into escrow with someone, contact legal hotline. Because the first person that contact legal hotline will be the person that C.A.R. attorneys can talk to. I had a situation a couple of weeks ago. I had a property in LA that one of my clients we had written an offer on. Well, I had a question based on something, not anything the agent did, but based on a form. And I called them and they said, well, we see that someone is already called on this form. So what they did was they gave me 3 other attorneys I could have called that I guess it's like a third party type thing or referral that they give, so they would have to talk to them. I want to be the first one on. I don't want to talk to the person and to the other people. I want to talk to a C.A.R. attorney. But this is your members' dues. This has helped me in so many ways. If you contact, I work with people in probate, people in trust that still calls attorneys. Do you know that if an attorney costs $250 an hour, they're somewhere in there, $300 an hour, they're still going to charge you if you talk to them for 2 minutes. I remember contacting my an attorney for probate, and her attorney charge, I talked to them literally for less than 5 minutes. They got a prorated charge for 15 minutes, $75, just because I was trying to get an update on the file every single time we called, because they weren't calling us and we didn't know what was going on. So we figured this stuff out, but this is things at your fingertip. Now, sometimes they may tell you, oh, we'll call this, we only can help in this instance, but you can ask them about property management, you can ask them about a form, you can ask them about a deal, whatever it is. If they have the answers, this is it. But be the first one to call, even if it's not a problem. Just give them a call, let them know you have a deal. You just want to ask a quick question, figure it out, so you can be that first person. Otherwise, you will be referred out. At no cost, but you will be referred out. Any questions on this? All right, and if you want to call on Saturdays, here they're all hours, they'll let you know all that information. All right, I'm going to move on. We just got a couple more things here and we are done. They have marketing tools. This I'll just go through really briefly. So here, I'll show you where, but this is a quick video I had put together for training. And if you want to put stuff on Facebook, Twitter, download it so you can put it on your reels, on your stories or what have you, look at this video.
Dear California Dream.
Uh-oh, sorry.
About our
Don't act up.
next chapter. We're finally ready.
Come on. It's only 30 seconds.
It might play better if you minimize it though.
Oh, okay. Let me go back.
Dear California Dream. About our next chapter. We're finally ready to downshift a bit. But first, selling this house. Lived here 36 years. And we need help.
Okay.
With the numbers and negotiations, sure. But
I think it's my personal computer. It does not do this on a regular computer. I've been having problems with
someone who
internet.
gets the big stuff too. Like reminding us, we're not leaving memory.
Okay, this is good. Let me move it up. I just want to show you guys the end part. That's my goal, is that this is
Who's your realtor?
it gives your information at the end, you post it, your information is here, and here you go. This is something that you can use on your socials. You can put this in your newsletters or what have you, embed it on your website, whatever it is that you want to do. You want to make sure that you have something. It's professional and it's a member dues, a part of your member dues. So what you can do, if you go to shareuniversity.car.org, you go here, they have several videos that you can kind of go into. They got other stuff in here, but they got different kind of contents. You go into content, into their content studio, and you press get started, and you can choose from, different types of videos here ready for you to go. Right here, you can post one video every week. You can repurpose these videos, do whatever you want to. You can make your own ads. It's all up to you. But this, again, for those of you all that's not good at social media and creating things, here's some things created for you. Any questions?
And what was that link again?
It is, I'll send it to you, but it's shareuniversity.car.org.
Thank you.
Dee, so I just seen you're welcome. I just seen your question. I literally just sent over an email last night to C.A.R. to ask them if they can put it on there. So, and if they can do it for a consumer, because they used to have one for RPR. So by the way, I'm reading something Dee was asking, can we get the buyer rep on that forms tutor? I asked them, can they do something too for the consumers? So they used to have a way you can explain it. They explain the purchase contract to these consumers, but they pulled that as well. So I did ask for that. So hopefully that'll come soon. I'm hoping. We'll see. Oh, thank you, Renee. All right, so these last two things, buyer rep training, you know that we should be doing buyer's representation with the lawsuit between N.A.R. and these attorneys and sellers, what have you. C.A.R. is giving this class, but if you are a C.A.R. member, it is free. If you sign up, it's free through January 31st. They extended it. It was first December 31st. I am requiring my agents to take this course. And I told them if they don't take the course, as of January 31st, February 1st, they are getting dropped from my roster, period. Like, I'm serious about this. We should be doing buyer representation forms with our clients anyway, but understanding how it works. So it's free. You can log on. I got the link in here. So you guys should be able to get this link. And matter of fact, let's put it in the chat as well, just in case. And it's free. Brokers, you know, give it to your agents. It's only an hour and about 15 minutes. So it's a way you'll hear from one of the, I think Neil Kalin, legal, C.A.R. legal, he's putting it on, I believe it's him, but I want you guys to take advantage, put in the code free25. Normally it's $25. I actually paid $25 for it in July, but now they made it free after everything that's happened because they want us to do buyer's representation. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is broker resource. I don't have a thing here, so I'm not going to click on it, but in C.A.R., I'm going to see if it works. Unfortunately, sometimes with C.A.R.'s website, it might be a little difficult. I'm just going to put broker resource. They have a broker's page that they have. Broker, check it out. Every other Friday, if you are a broker of a company, no matter how big or small, it didn't come up, and for the sake of time, because I'm gonna have to quit, please reach out to me. Tomorrow, and like I said, every other Friday, C.A.R. has a call with attorneys for brokers. Okay, so agents, it is not for you, it's for brokers. We get to talk to legal, we hear about what's happening in the industry, and they are here to help us. And I'm going to go ahead and stop share screen. Oh, no, I'm not. They are here to help us with our agents so that we can, you know, run an effective brokerage. So if you're interested, let me know. I'll get the information, the link to you so you can schedule it. It's from 11 to 12:30, and it's brokers from all across California. All right, any questions?
I don't have a question, but with the CRMLS, were you going to show us something like the landing page? Can we get a little extra 5 minutes out of you real quick or something? Were you going to show us the landing page for the CRMLS?
Sure.
Okay, because that was a big one. That's the one I thought, like, let me have her show us that one again real quick. Okay. And I appreciate you very much. This is very helpful.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. So for those that are part of the C.A.R. MLS, because I know some people may be in another area, they may not be a part of them. The MLS gives us a lot of different tools. This is part of my leverage or dues that I do, the 2.5 hour one. As you see, I've just like piled everything in. So we did what we could within the time. One of the landing pages that I share with everyone, if you're not using the new home source, depending on your area, new home, especially in the IE, the Inland Empire, is starting to become more and more popular because people are moving out this way. Moreno Valley, Menifee, places like that. But they give you a landing page, and you can go in here, like if you go into your profile and you click on my showingnew.com site, I'm going to show you. And everybody has this. You just have to go in there and look at it. This here's my website that I can give for new home builds only. So if people are interested in this, you can use this on your social media pages and land it here. So if they're looking in, let's just say Moreno Valley, and they want to see what's happening in, oh, okay, so let me type it all the way in. Moreno Valley. I'm supposed to tab. They're going to show our client. Okay, don't act. We try it again. Maybe because I'm in my system, it's tripping, but let me go here. I'm going to show you what they're going to see. If you type in, let's try, they'll see this. It'll look very, very similar. What is it doing? Okay, let's try another city. All right, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on and why it's not going through, but when you click on it and you go to your new site, it should give you like the list of all of the properties that are for sale. Most of the people, you can put clients in here. Most of my clients that I set up on this, I end up selling new homes through this because they end up going through it. They see what's out there and it will give them a chance to, you know, go through you see that they've liked it, favored it, or what have you, and you can use this for your business. But I'm not sure. This is bothering me. Why this is not working. There we go. Maybe they wanted me to put in the zip. So these are the new home builds that are coming up or may already be, like this one here. I know this community is new because it's down the street from my home. But this is a new community that's coming up. They're building everything, but it's starting to build the model homes right now, but you can click on it. You see it's starting off at $499. These houses are like really, really close together, by the way. They look like almost like townhouses to me because they're not going to be on that big of a lot. It's going to give you the floor plan and give you the information. So I wonder if, let me just go, let me look on my own site and see if okay, they don't have none in that area. Trying to show you what, that's not even a zip code. Here we go. These are all the new communities. So right now it's set on homes. I can actually set it on communities and find out how many communities do I have in this zip code. So we have this one community. These are the homes that they have up for sale. This is what your client is going to see with the consumer. Right here shows you it's in the plan phase. That's why it's like dotted. If it's like full, it'll show that it's being or filled in. It's like it's ready or almost ready. So you'll be able to do that. You can print a report from here as well and email it out to whomever you need to email it out to, but they will create a report. But is this the landing page you were referring to, Parisha?
Well, no, I didn't know about this landing
This
page.
one?
There's actually
Oh.
one in your MLS, and we're like when you go in for your CMA, but that's okay. I mean,
Yeah,
the one.
let me see. You said to do a CMA?
No, it's a
You're
landing
talking
page.
about, I know which one you're talking about. You
Yeah,
must
that's
be
in
talking
the.
about let me go
Real
here.
estate center.
I think it's Cloud CMA, that one?
Yes, I think that's the
Cloud
one.
CMA. Yeah, Cloud CMA offers everybody a landing page if they're looking to sell their property and they want to, this is the old picture. Here's, if you go down, if you click on your profile, go to lead generation.
Mhm.
And this gives you a link you can put on your social media page if people are looking to see how much their house is worth. It gives them a overview, but it doesn't actually give them a number. It almost helps you have to call them because of course they want a number. They don't want to know just a roundabout. They want a number. Like I said, my internet is really tripping right now, but yeah, Cloud CMA will give you that link, but if you click on there, it will give you what you need. What I'll do is this. I'm going to do the wrap up. I'm going to come back to it once I see it in that way because I don't want to hold anybody up for too much longer. What I am asking is this. If you guys don't have questions, I'm watching a Cloud CMA. If you guys can give me surveys, I need to make sure that, you know, I'm doing well or not doing well. And if you guys give me anything under a 3, please let me know why, because I don't get 3s, but if I get a 3, I need to know why. You know, you can't grow if you don't know what you can do better. I know it's a ton of information. I just wanted to get it to you guys for those that, you know, is not on their phone and they can, you know, do the QR code. If not, if you take this QR code, there's a link in my Popple that you can click on. It'll go right to a jot form that will give you information in regards to, you know, what I'm doing next, what's coming up next, as well as the survey. Now, I am doing Leverage Your Dues live from 9 to 12 at the Inland Valleys Association of Realtors. If you're not a part of the association, it's okay. You can still show up. It is free to show up, and I'll be going through this in depth of the C.A.R. MLS, how to find things within your local association as well that might be a member benefit so that you can use it. And there's a bunch of other stuff that I go through as well. So let me see if Cloud CMA, it looks like it's ready.
So
There.
I have a question about your avatar. So maybe you can let me know offline about who
Yeah.
is your avatar. I'll reach out to you regarding that.
Okay, I'll put your name down. I'll text you. I got a meeting after this, so I'll text you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome. All right, so here's the landing page. If you view the landing page, this is what your people will see. So if you put an address in here and yeah, you put an address. Oh shoot, I forgot the address I was gonna put. Anyway, if you put an address in here, you click on it, it'll find you. This is my office address, so I don't think they're gonna do it because this is it's a business. So I don't know if you'll do, I don't think they'll do it. But if you put an address in here, they click on it. This is what you'll see will come up. They'll put their information in it. Then what happens is it'll say, email my report. You'll get an email, they get an email, they put their information in here and you can reach out to them. The phone is not required, but the email address is, so at least you'll get some information for that client. So something you can share with your social medias, something you can put in your on your website, you know, or wherever you are, whatever sites you're on, and that's what the landing page is for. So there's
Right,
a ton.
great.
So
Yes.
if you guys have any questions, I'm here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you all for being on, and I'll pass it back over to Parisha.
All right. Well, thank you, Kama. Thank you very, very much. This was a wealth of information. We also have our second Vice President, Helena, on the call. We want her to announce our prospecting thing. Helena, can you open up and give us some information? Are you there, Helena? Okay, she may be busy or something right now, but we also want to make sure that you go to Prospecting Tuesdays, which I believe is the first Tuesday of every month. We're also going to have another power hour later on this week. This month, January 25th, with credit, how to build your credit. We appreciate you guys for staying with us. It's 1:07. We really do try to have like a hard stop at 1 o'clock, but this information was just too great. I figured a couple of minutes wasn't going to kill us. So with that being said, you guys have a great rest of the day. Happy Martin Luther King Day. You guys be good to each other, and we'll see you soon. Thank you again, everybody.
Thank you. Kama, I'm going to email
Thank you,
I couldn't
Kama.
find the landing page, but thank you. I couldn't find the landing
Okay, will do.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye, everyone.